the Celtic gladiator and leader of rebels, whose name echoes through the centuries. This is the story of a man whose fate was written in blood and steel, a gladiator who became a symbol of freedom, a legend that never dies. Gannicus, gods of the arena. Centuries ago, in the final days of the Roman Republic, one man's courage would turn the tide of history. His name was Gannicus, a gladiator who rose from slavery to challenge Rome itself. Born in Gaul around 105 BC, Gannicus was captured as a young man and taken to Italy to the gladiator school, Ludus, under the command of Lentulus Batiatus in Capua. There his life was filled with brutal training and battles in the arena. His days passed between fights and preparations, where only the most skilled survived. His physical conditioning was legendary, durable enough to survive hours-long combats. Historical sources do not confirm that Gannicus earned the Rudis, nor exactly how he gained his freedom. But it is assumed that he was already a free gladiator when he joined Spartacus. His numerous victories in the arena, though difficult to quantify, made him a legend among gladiators. Ancient sources do not record the exact number of his victories, but Gannicus is described as one of the most skilled and celebrated gladiators of his time. Historical records confirm him as a prominent fighter and later leader of the rebel slaves, although there is no evidence that he was the official champion of the arena in Capua. He most likely fought as a Secutor or Murmillo, equipped with a gladius, short sword, a large scutum, shield, and a crested helmet designed to face the agile retiarius. His fighting style is reconstructed as swift, confident, and effective, demonstrating a combination of technical skill and the ferocity expected of a top gladiator. While historical sources remain silent on his romantic life, legends suggest that he lived a life full of passion, free in spirit, respected among fellow gladiators, and perhaps secretly cherished by those who loved him. The Rebellion and the Third Servile War. In 73 BC, Gannicus joined the slave rebellion alongside Spartacus, Crixus, Castus, and Oenomaus. Historical sources are unclear on how well they knew each other beforehand, but it is possible that Gannicus was acquainted with some through gladiatorial circles or the network of rebel slaves. As a free fighter, Gannicus was not compelled to follow Spartacus. His reputation, arena experience, and combat skill allowed him to lead his own faction of Celts and Germans. The fighters accepted him as a leader naturally, respecting his courage and tactics. His decisiveness and ability to make swift military decisions solidified his status. According to Plutarch, Gannicus and Castus led their forces with great courage and skill, while Frontinus adds that they employed clever tactics against the legions of Marcus Licinius Crassus. Gannicus and Castus, leading their forces with great courage, were ultimately defeated by the careful stratagems of Crassus. Titus Livius confirms that Gannicus was a prominent fighter in the Third Servile War, his name echoing through conflicts with the Romans. The final battle and the legend. The winter of 71 BC brought tragedy. The Battle of Cantenna ended in defeat for Gannicus and Castus. Yet, their death was not the end of the story, it was the beginning of a legend. Their heroism, leadership, and unwavering courage became symbols of the fight for freedom and independence, whispers of time that transcend centuries. Even today, the spirit of Gannicus lives on in films and series, from the classic Spartacus, 1960, to Spartacus, Gods of the Arena, 2011, inspiring generations to remember courage, freedom, and the strength of an individual against injustice. Maybe one day we'll get a series or a movie that tells the story of Gannicus. I know I'd be the first to watch it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell. The next legend awaits, a story you won't want to miss.